often worry about the little ones on the airplane, when really it's the big babies we should be concerned about.
So is the baby!
But that doesn't mean I'm not still gonna do every single thing I possibly can to keep my son happy, entertained, and quiet on the airplane. This is a tablet. Now throw it away. No wait, don't throw it away. But you are dead wrong if this is the only form of toddler entertainment you're packing for your travel day. After many trips to the dollar store, lots of online shopping, and more than 30 flights with my son, I'm going to give you 50, yes, 50 rapid fire tips and ideas to arm yourself, really, because this is a battle you're going into. If I manage to fit all 50 of these activities into this one bag by the end of this video, I will let my toddler and my husband pour a bucket of ice water over my head. What is this, 2014? Yes, I'm old and I'm stealing ideas from the internet of 10 years ago. Let's go. Flying with a toddler is chaotic. Get yourself a really good organization system, such as this bag. I am using a toiletry bag from Amazon actually, because it is huge. It folds up, it has a hook so I can hang it if I need to. And it has a whole bunch of compartments to keep my son's stuff organized so I don't lose my mind on the airplane. Canning lids and colorful Sharpies. Yes, canning lids that you put on top of jars to preserve stuff and can stuff and pickle stuff. First of all, these are fun just on their own because you can draw little pictures and shapes on them and do matching games like make a whole bunch of pink shapes and animals and whatnot, and make a whole bunch of blue shapes and animals and whatnot, and have your toddler stack the blue ones together. But arguably even more fun for babies and toddlers of any age really is to get an empty box. It doesn't matter what kind of box. It can be like a box for band-aids or a box that medicine came in. I am using a Pedialyte box here. Cut a little slot in it with a pair of scissors that the canning lids will fit through, and you have just created the greatest, funnest, cheapest game ever for your toddler. I call it shoving the canning lids into the box. Make a photo book and fill it with pictures of people and things that your toddler loves to surprise them with. Ideally, this would be something lightweight and easy to pack, so not a big bulky photo album. Stealing a page from every kindergarten teacher's handbook here, pipe cleaners and dried tube-shaped pasta. Let your toddler string it and then maybe make it into bracelets or necklaces. A new but cheap plastic animal set from the dollar store. I like to bring a combination of much-loved, tried and true favorites, plus some new and exciting options for him to open up on the flight. Part of the beauty and charm of toddlers is that these items don't need to be expensive. The key here is novelty. Try to keep these items hidden and secret until the moment that you absolutely need them on the plane. I must warn you, you will be tempted to pull out your toddler's busy bag at the airport gate. Don't do this. Use your airport time to let your toddler run around and burn off energy. Add painter's tape, also called masking tape, to your toddler's plastic animals to make the game more fun. Stick them to the window, to the tray table, to the armrest. Possibilities are endless. Crafting washi tape is also really good for this. Because we don't have lightweight flashcards, but my son really likes flashcards, I found these old apples to apples cards here, and they serve sort of the same purpose as a lot of children's books in that there are pictures on them and we can talk about those pictures together. You probably have noticed this already, but all your toddler wants is your undivided attention and love. And we can harness this for our needs on the airplane. Hyper focus on your toddler, tell them stories, sing them songs, rotate their activities often and try to stay really in sync with them. And you may even be surprised that they behave better than they do at home because there are no distractions around and you are focusing so much of your much desired attention on them. Random small envelopes to make the cards even more fun, to pull them in and out of the envelopes. I think you will find, as I have, that sometimes it's almost annoying how they're more interested in the simplest things over more expensive or more elaborate activities. This is random, but don't throw away your junk mail and your junk mailers. Keep them in a pile, put them in your toddler's busy bag, and hand them one of those envelopes to open on the plane. If your toddler's anything like mine, they love opening up envelopes and packages for some reason. Plastic breast milk container tubes, or get plastic test tubes with caps from Amazon, or old medicine container tubes for your toddler to put pom-pom balls into. They can have fun putting them in, taking them out, sorting them by color, or if you prefer, replace the pom-poms with Cheerios or Fruit Loops or some other kind of dry snacks. Mini tongs can make this game even more fun, or a small measuring cup. Get a small craft storage container or tackle box to put pom-poms into. Again, your toddler can put the pom-pom balls in, take the pom-pom balls out, sort the pom-pom balls by color, try saying pom-pom balls a million times fast, or get a pill organizer box and put dry snacks in it. Babies love opening and shutting these little container doors and getting the snacks out. Or do the same thing using an ice cube tray that has a lid on it. Mini Play-Doh plus plastic animals. Cover your toddler's plastic animals in Play-Doh and play a little "Where's the Animal" excavation game. You can do the same thing with Silly Putty or any other kind of children's dough. My son's favorite Silly Putty game is just asking us to make little animals for him out of it. Okay, back to that slotted box that we made earlier. If you have some colorful popsicle sticks or just plain regular popsicle sticks will do, you can do the same thing as we did with the canning lids, except with popsicle sticks. These are also super fun to stick into the little slot. Pour out, repeat. Stickers! Stickers of all kinds and shapes and textures. The puffy ones are the best. Stick them all over the window, stick them all over the armrest, stick them all over the tray table, stick them all over your faces. Don't forget to bring a coloring book and crayons. It's an old classic, but it's always a winner. Origami paper. You can make things out of origami if you're talented that way. You can make your kid a little crane for them to play with, or you can just use the paper to draw on and to stick stickers all over. A popper, also called a poppet, and when they start to get a little bit bored with it, make it a little bit more fun by adding a popsicle stick and pushing in the little bubbles with the popsicle stick. Anytime you can add just a little tool to make it more interesting, it becomes a multi-purpose, multi-level activity without taking up any or much more space. Temporary tattoos from the dollar store. Sticker books of any kind, especially reusable sticker books. The Melissa and Doug sticker pads are really good quality. Gel stickers or window clings. These are thick jelly stickers that you can stick onto the airplane window or onto the tray tables. Really good idea to bring a lot of items that you don't mind getting lost or destroyed. Post-it notes. A sand timer from an old board game. I encourage you to be as creative as possible when making your toddler's busy bag. You never know what's gonna work. Explore your closets and your kitchen cabinets and see what you come up with. Water Wows, which is a reusable coloring book basically. A doodle board, aka a drawing board. A lot of these activities work best when I play them with my son. He stays engaged for longer and he asks me to draw things for him. This keeps him happy and sitting down. A magnetic dress-up set, which is basically magnetic paper dolls. Hand them tissue paper and have them rip it up. The same exact thing, but do it with aluminum foil. Like, this will take up no space in your bag. Another kind of cool thing you can do with aluminum foil is just to fold up a few sheets to put in your busy bag and then make a little makeshift tray for them on the tray table to kind of contain their activities and to put the Play-Doh on so it doesn't get everywhere. Magnetic blocks. If you're feeling extra crazy and creative, bring a deep dish magnetic pan with you. It's a tray and it's a fun little thing for your magnetic blocks to stick onto. Probably better for a road trip than for the airplane. You can do the exact same thing with magnetic tiles or any kind of magnetic toy. Something like these fun little learning cards. A toddler camera, probably the most adorable thing I've ever seen. DIY Scrabble magnetic magnets that you can also put in that deep dish pan. I made these myself using a glue gun, old Scrabble pieces, and cut up pieces of magnet. This is actually my friend's wedding save the date. You can do this with any puzzle that your toddler already owns. Just take the little pieces and glue a little piece of magnet onto the back of each of them, and then these stick to something like a pan, and boom, you got yourself a magnetic puzzle. String Cheerios or Fruit Loops onto ribbon. Stackable muffin cups. Stackable plastic shot glasses. A fun rotating snack container. New snacks of any kind. Balloons that I'm bringing for the airport. Maybe they don't count for this list, but I'm gonna add them anyway. If you're trying to avoid screens, but you think that your toddler still might like audio, songs, and stories, you might wanna check out the Yoto mini player. Toddler headphones so that they can check out the in-flight entertainment. Along with the airplane safety card and the seat belt, these should keep your kid pretty entertained. Colorful plastic laundry clips. Okay, fine, and then I'm gonna cheat and say a tablet. Okay, so it was a bit of a fail. As you can see, some of my bigger items did not make it into the bag here, but how often are you gonna bring all 50 of these activities with you? Hopefully you'll be a little bit more discerning on your trip and only bring like 5 or 10 of these activities and not all 50. There is a lot of space in this bag, but unfortunately I did promise to fit all 50 of the activities into it and I failed. So you know what that means.
Oh my god.